Hello and welcome back to the Cupcake Jemma channel and to the much long-awaited Cupcake Jemma studio. We finally finished it. I bet you were thinking we'd just bought a pink sofa and put it in a huge empty space and that was going to be that. I mean, that would have been great. The sofa is very nice, but we've done loads and loads and loads since you last peeked it. Starting with this little mural here. Now there's actually quite a lot more mural action to show you, but this was done by our friend Rich O'Gorman, otherwise known as House Homo on Instagram. He came down and did this mural and loads more I'll show you later. But this studio tour is gonna get underway. So to start with, I'm gonna show you the office. Now some people might think the office is the boring bit, but actually loads of exciting things are born in this room because this is where we have all our meetings and we have our sort of brainstorms and powwows. Sam and Nikki edit their videos in here. Also, Sam spent hours and hours in here on SketchUp, which is handily up on this computer, designing the layout of the studio, which took ages. So lots of exciting stuff. Also, we've got the balcony here, which I'm not going to show you too much of because it's actually raining quite heavily. And Sam's been promising us a barbecue for ages, but I don't think it's going to happen today because that is not barbecue weather. Now, I think I can see some action going on out there. I think Nikki and Sally are in there, but we're not going to show you what they're up to just yet. I think I also just saw Dane working his way into the prep kitchen. Hey, Dane.
Oh, hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What are you up to?
Well, I'm just making a little cheesecake for a tray bake that we're going to do on YouTube sometime really soon that you'll see. I can't give too much away, but it's got honeycomb, ginger, and a really yummy... Oh, okay. We have to wait and see.
You're just going to have to keep watching our videos, like and subscribe. So you will have seen this kitchen probably before if you've watched over the last few weeks because we've all done a video in here, mainly because it was the only place that was finished for quite some time.
It's really cool. It's got like the blue cupboards. It's very Cupcake Jemma. The three colours: yellow floor, pink handles, and the pink tap on the sink over there.
This pink tap, literally, Sally. This and the sofa were the first things that we bought. Sally's like, we don't even have a sink yet, but I'm getting this tap. So we've got this tap. We've also got it in the other part of the kitchen, which we won't show you just yet because there's lots more to see in between. We won't bore you with the boring cupboard, but that's where Sam keeps all his fancy equipment. So the next exciting thing to show you is this glorious table. This table, so when we got this space, which is obviously a really big space, we thought it would be such a nice idea to have a really big family-sized kitchen table, not just for us to enjoy, but also all the guys downstairs in the bakery, because over the years we've kind of taken over what was the staff room and now there is literally nowhere for them to kind of hang out where there isn't surrounded by big freezers and lots of mess. So they can come up here, they can have their lunch and hang out with us as well. And it was we were really lucky because we got to work with this company called Alt Rock, who are based in Leighton in East London. And they handmade this bespoke one-of-a-kind table using beautiful pink Italian marble, which obviously handily goes very nicely with the Cupcake Jemma channel colours. And actually, I don't think I've ever been so stressed as I was when I was watching three men carry this gigantic piece of marble up 5 flights of stairs. It's so heavy, and I was literally like the whole time. But they made it, and it's here, and it's beautiful, and we love it. But that's not it. Oh, hang on. I think you probably want to see the toilet because even though that sounds like a really boring thing, I think Sally needs a special shout out because she put up the shelves in here all by herself and she's pretty pleased with it. Also, we were like, what do we need? Well, I think we need a bathroom mirror with lights so that we all feel like superstars. So here we are feeling like superstars. Dane comes in here to do his makeup. I mean, we all do, but Dane takes the longest. But we've got some very sturdy shelves in here. Thanks, Sally. So they're over here, but while they're getting on with whatever they're up to, you'll be able to see the glorious mural, the other part of what Rich did for us. So Rich, aka House Homo, came down from all the way from Birmingham and he stayed with us for a week. And he basically hand painted this whole design using tiny paintbrushes. Very patient. He was so much fun. We had loads of fun with him. And I don't know if you remember, if you're a member of the Bake Club, then you may remember Sally and I promising that we were actually going to paint a mural on the wall. But we decided very early on that it was probably better to leave it to the professionals. So I'm really glad we did because it's way better than we could have done. I mean, you know, we're good. She can put shelves up.
We would have done an okay job.
What are you up to, Sally?
Well, I am just preparing to film the very first recipe video, which will be here on Thursday. Gemma and I will be making these adorable, tiny little bento cakes, so make sure that you stay tuned for those. And obviously subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, so that you can see all our videos, which will now be filmed in this beautiful, beautiful space. So I'm going to walk you around it, and basically what we wanted to do is create kind of lots of different backgrounds and setups so that we keep things nice and fresh and different, and there's space for all of us to be filming at the same time. So we wanted to start with this kind of like bakery style. We wanted to kind of make it look a little bit like one of our bakeries, like the Soho Bakery or downstairs, but a little bit cuter. For example, we've got all the same kind of metal tables and the oven stand and stuff, but we had them all kind of powder coated in our colours, which we'd love to do in the bakery, but they will just get like absolutely ruined. So we're not actually allowed to touch these, they're just for looking. So this is kind of like what this side is all about. And all of this was kind of made by a company called Blue Crow, so massive shout out to them. We absolutely love them. They actually built our shop for us, so like 7 years ago? I'm not sure how long it's been there. Feels like forever. They built our shop and we kind of had this fantastic relationship with them. Even though they're like big time now, they love us. They come and do everything for us. So they just came, looked at Sam's designs, and voila, they came to life. So we then wanted to kind of match our shop a little bit. So if you've been to C&D Soho, you'll see one of our counters looks exactly like this. Big, amazing pink block. So that's what this is, and we just love it. And obviously, got Richard's mural in the background. And then in this one, this is the more kind of like homey kind of setup. You want to come over here? You want to see this? How beautiful is our little KitchenAid? I don't know what it's called. Museum. When we kind of like were thinking about this whole space, we thought, oh yeah, wouldn't it be great to have loads of KitchenAids, because the colours are like spot on for the Cupcake Jemma kind of branding, as it were. And the guys at KitchenAid actually sent us all of these, so massive thank you to those guys, because not only do they look cute, they're actually like the best mixers out there. So lucky us. I know you guys are going to love that. So yeah, this is the kind of like homey. We need names. We need you guys to give us some names, don't we? Because it's just like, we don't know what to call them. We keep calling this like the homey section, but it just sounds a little bit silly. So come up with some names for us, guys. And it's just a bit more kind of cozy and a bit more comfy, different kind of style. And also just want to quickly shout out Nordic Bakeware as well. They have sent us like the most amount of cake tins and bakeware that is imaginable. So thank you. We absolutely love them, and they look perfect in our space. And actually Dane's been working on this mini bun cake recipe. If you remember our bake club, I think maybe it was on Instagram as well. He had a few failures, but he's got there because he's a pro, and they're delicious.
Everyone has a failures from time to time.
We do.
They are delish.
Yes, and we just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys out there on YouTube and also on our bake club as well, because we greatly appreciate all the support that has got us to building this amazing studio.
We couldn't and also wouldn't have done it without you, because if you weren't there, we'd be doing it for ourselves. Yeah, seems a little bit indulgent. But we absolutely love this space. We hope you do too. Let us know what you think in the comments box. Let us know what your favourite part is. My favourite part's the table.
Mine is the blue oven rack, which might sound silly, but I just, it's really cute.
Mine is the sofa.
Oh.
But I think, relaxing is a very important part of all creation, so.
True story.
Where my head's at. But I like the counters. I like the different countertops. Really fun to work on.
They are, sure. Just the right height.
Yeah.
Cool, well thank you so much, and we can't wait to start filming here, bring you guys hopefully more and more videos as well. That's kind of like the main idea, is that we've got a space where we can just constantly be creating.
And don't forget, you can catch more action over on the Bake Club, over at Patreon. Yes. So check that out. And yeah, we've absolutely loved having you along for the ride thus far. Who knows what's going to happen beyond today?
What's going to happen on Thursday is Gemma and I are going to make some bento cakes. So we'll see you in a couple of days.
Thanks for coming.
Right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.